What's going on, guys? Sam Adams here, and welcome to yet another episode of The Drop. And this week it's a little bit light, but there are definitely some interesting games coming out, some of which I'm personally interested in, some of which I'm definitely not, but it is nonetheless a pretty awesome week here on The Drop. So without further ado, let's go ahead and dive into it. So kicking things off, I decided to go ahead and change up the layout for the rest of 2017, so let me know what you think about the new side panels and just overall how the drop is looking in the comment section down below. But as far as games go, we do have some DLC for the PlayStation 4 coming to Hatsune Miku Diva Future Tone. For those that don't know what the original game is, Hatsune Miku Diva Future Tone is a rhythm game based on the mega popular Japanese arcade title Hatsune Miku Project Diva Arcade Future Tone. Wow, very creative title there. Inheriting the arcade version's high-end visuals and overwhelming volume in songs and content, which means it's very, very loud. It takes things up a notch to deliver the most stunning Project Diva experience to date, with endless customization options and control configurations that are unique to this title. Project Diva has never been more fun to play. Now, of course, that game has come out, so some DLC is coming out in the form of two different packs, which run $29.99 a piece, or you can buy them both for $53.99. Now, the first is the Future Sound pack, which includes over 120 songs from the previously unlocalized Hatsune Miku Project Diva titles for PSP and Hatsune Miku Project Diva F series for the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation Vita. The next DLC pack is the Colorful Tone pack, which includes approximately 100 songs from the successful Hatsune Miku Project Mirai DX for the Nintendo 3DS, plus songs exclusive to Japan-only Project Diva Arcade. To be honest with you, I literally have nothing to say about this, so I'm going to go get some more water. Just watch this trailer and enjoy if you're into this kind of thing, because I can imagine it if you're into Patapon, maybe some Dance Dance Revolution, that kind of rhythm thing. For me, you just watch this. Just watch it. I'll be back. Sega. Next up, we have a Steam Greenlight title for VR exclusively called Drunk or Dead. You are caught by zombie apocalypse caused by a virus. I didn't misread that, that's the sentence. Which affects only sober people. To stay alive, you have to drink and shoot zombies. The idea behind Drunk or Dead is a very, very cool one. Pretty much you do some shots in VR, of course. Now, you could do some kind of let's play and get really, really drunk both in-game and in real life, but for this show's purposes, you pretty much just do shots in the game, then you turn around and you shoot a couple of zombies, then you have to maintain your drunken state so that you don't become a zombie yourself. Then, needless to say, you get more drunk, and therefore you turn around and you might have 1 or 2 pistols, you might have 2 or 3 pistols, things might be moving, it might be upside down, things get a little bit crazy when you get drunk. Now, I will say that the game has had about 48 hours of really hardcore development, which, needless to say, is not that much. Pretty much what went down is that there was a big development session towards the middle of December, and then the game was Steam lit on green light, whatever you want to call it. It's coming to PC, and so over the course of the last part of December and the first part of January, there's been a bit of a polish put on the game, but needless to say, it is not going to be a Black Ops. It is not going to be a Killing Floor 2. This is a very rudimentary do shots, shoot zombies kind of game, and it's going to be one of those games where someone comes over and sees your Oculus and it's like, hey man, you got any fun games for that? And you can say, hey, I have this game where you shoot zombies and you get drunk, and your friend's going to be like, that sounds badass, let's give it a shot. And last but not least, we have Rise and Shine coming to the Xbox One and the PC. Welcome to Game Earth, a once peaceful planet now threatened by the warmongering space grunts of next gen. In the aftermath of their devastating first strike, a child named Rise is forced to take on the sacred gun Shine, and with it, the fate of his world. Now, right off the bat, there is going to be a lot of replay value here because of the kind of factors that we have going on in the game. You have Shine, the name of the gun that you're using, and there are a lot of mods and different kinds of customization options that you can use to kind of change how the gun actually works. Now, as far as enemies go, you have everything from robots all the way to zombies and pretty much everything in between, so that kind of changes up stuff on the enemies front, keeping the gameplay fresh all the way throughout the game. If you guys have been following the channel for a while, you'll know that I absolutely love the art of games. Now, gameplay is a big part of it, graphics are a big part of it, but any kind of game, regardless of system specs on the PlayStation 3, PlayStation 4, whatever kind of system you might be running on is a work of art. Now, Rise and Shine is a specific work of art that caters to my style because I'm getting a huge Bastion vibe from this, a huge Transistor vibe from this, where the gameplay is equally as important as the art itself. And according to the devs, this is pretty much one big fluid experience that's backed by hand-painted backgrounds for each and every individual level. That is something that sounds like I would fall in love with. Of course, the game is being developed by Super Mega Team, but on top of that, it's being published by Adult Swim Games. Now, over the course of the better half of, I would say, the past 2 years, they have been working hard to establish themselves as a credible publisher, and they have done a very good job with that. If you have any qualms about that, see last year's Headlander. Can't say for certain if this game is going to be fantastic, but it's definitely worth keeping your eye on if you're in the market for a brand new indie game that kind of gives a Bastion-style vibe as far as art goes, and then a Metal Slug-style vibe as far as gameplay goes. That sounds like something that I'm definitely going to have to look into later this week. But that about wraps it up for the drop this week. If you enjoyed the video, please drop it a like down below, and if you are new here, head over there and check out some of my other content, or head over to my Twitch page where there are also videos and also live streams throughout the week. Regardless of where you hang out, I appreciate you being here, but I'll talk to you soon. I'm going to go play some more of this Overwatch Season 3 madness. I'll talk to you soon. Peace.